Not everyone has money to burn on their Shopify dropshipping store. And even if you do, no one wants to spend a ton of money getting a store started. So in this video, I will walk you guys through exactly how you guys can start dropshipping with $0. And if you guys want to see these methods in action, I'm not going to show them in this video. However, if this video does get 1,000 likes, I will make another one doing this all for a week, using all of these free strategies to actually make money with dropshipping in a video. So like the video and let's just get into it. Before you start building your dropshipping store, you'll need to find a product or a few products to sell. No matter how good your store is or how good you are at marketing, if your product sucks, you will make either no sales or very few to where you're not profitable. I learned this the hard way. I tried selling some pretty bad products thinking I was super sneaky and strategic, and it just didn't work. So learn from my mistakes. Now, there are a few things you need to look for when picking a product. Number one, sift through the bad products. And number two, know when you've actually found a home run product. I've seen it too many times when people actually find a really good product, like a golden opportunity that could make them tons of money, and mistake it for trash. I've done the same thing, and I don't want you guys to make that mistake. Now, when you're finding a product, you want to make sure people are actively running the product with ads, or the videos you're seeing organically on, let's just say, TikTok, are getting good engagements as a great sign of success. And before you freak out, don't worry, I'll show you guys exactly how to find products in this video in a few more minutes, but just sit tight. First, we need to cover product criteria. When I look for products, I go for the products I can sell to anyone, whether it's a male, a female. They don't have to be super niche specific. I can sell the product. It's really scalable. So I look for that. Product needs to somewhat have a wow factor. So if someone sees a video of the product, whatever it may be, it needs to shock them, whether it's the results or just something to do with the product. It needs to be kind of enticing. I also prefer products that solve a problem. They're a lot easier to sell. You can word stuff to sell people emotionally, and usually they're just, again, a whole lot easier to sell and scale up. Lastly, I need a 3x markup on the product. So if you're selling something for 30 bucks, you need to be able to get it shipped to the customer for around $10. Now, if there's a few dollars in between, like maybe $8 to $12, that's completely fine. It just needs to be somewhere around that 3x markup. I'll show you one of the products I've scaled up to $10,000 a day. It was this hair curler. It did super well because it had a wow factor. The product worked very well. My margins were really good, and I could scale it up to sell it to pretty much anyone. It just had to be a female with hair. These are the money-making products you guys have to keep an eye out for. Now, I understand there are some products that don't fit these categories specifically and still can make you tons of money, but on average, you should use this criteria to find products. So how do you find these sorts of products? Well, it's not going to be rocket science. That I can promise you. Since this video talks about starting dropshipping from scratch with no money, I'm not going to plug any paid ad spy tools or product research methods. However, there are some free ways to find really good products very consistently. Quite a few actually, so I'll show you guys exactly how you can find some high quality products that you can end up going and scaling to the moon. I actually found that hair curler that I ended up doing $10,000 a day with just by scrolling on my TikTok feed. I saw a girl talking about how she had just gotten this product and she was going insane over how cool it was. Everyone in the comments was asking her where she got it, so once I saw that, I knew it was a bang. Now, this is where roads split, and some people go on the side of saying, hey, you know, people are already selling it, it's way too competitive, but then there's the other side where I want you guys to be in, where you're like, okay, there's competition, which means that is a great sign that the product's currently selling. I just need to do something different. That's how you guys should be thinking. If you see someone selling a product, don't get scared. Just know that there is going to be competition, so you just have to do stuff better. Even if someone is already selling the product, I'm almost positive you guys can do something better, whether it be shipping times, whether it be the offer, your website looks better, the product photos look better, something. You guys can do something better to beat out the competition. So the TikTok feed is going to be number one. It's a very simple strategy. Just please don't get distracted by the videos of random girls shaking their peaches. There's another quick strategy on TikTok to actually find really good products. There are tons of accounts like this one called Simply Sal Finds, where literally the whole account, all he's doing is posting tons of products, showing off that he's found a cool product. That's pretty much it. And so it makes a golden opportunity because he's literally showing you really good products, and then you can just go through, see which ones have the most views and most people commenting is saying, hey, I want this product. Where can I buy it? And then you can start selling those products. And so going through there and finding the ones that are killer, that's an easy way to find products. The only issue is there's a lot of other people like myself following these big accounts. So if you find something you like and you want to start selling, do it quickly. Now, something that works very well is something called the meta ad library. You guys can just Google it. It's essentially Facebook. They show all of the active ads of any sort of product people are currently running. Whether you're looking for beauty products or dog toys to actually sell, you can usually find this on the meta ad library. What I mean by finding active ads on this platform is essentially, let's say I'm selling this dog toy that dogs love and obsess over, and it makes your bad dog good for some crazy reason. So if I was selling that on Facebook, I was running Facebook ads, and I had been running it for a few months, Facebook would show this ad on the meta ad library. They would say, hey,
this person is running this product. They'll show the video,
the store that you can go buy it from, and all that stuff. Facebook literally gives away that information. Now you can find people who are actually running the product. You can see how long they've been running it with those ads on the meta ad library, and then you can go ahead and validate the product. Again, I used to sell products that no one sold, thinking I was brilliant and I had some new blue ocean where I was just gonna make a ton of money. Most of the time, the products were just not in high demand. When you're starting out, stick with products that people have already put in the upfront effort and risk to actually test the product out, find something that's already been selling, and then piggyback on their success. This will help you gain a ton of experience and even make some money along the way. Now, don't just pick a product simply because you like it. Use analytics to actually understand if the product is in demand. I use Google Trends. It's a website where you can type in a certain product or a certain key term, and Google will show you the search volume of this specific keyword. So you'll also want to check out if there are any active Google ads for the product. So you can simply Google the product, click the shopping tab on Google, and then find out if people are spending money right now on paid ads, because if they are, most of the time they're making tons of money with the product, which is an amazing sign that the product is currently selling and in demand. Once you pick a product, you'll need to create a website so that you can send people somewhere if they actually want to check out your product and buy it. Making a website seems scary, but if you just go on Shopify, it's not too hard to make them at all. Simply make an account, use one of the free themes they offer. I personally like the Sense theme a lot, and then you can start loading up products there, build out your site around all of your products, add a nice logo, and you're good to go. This is obviously a way oversimplified version, so if you guys want a more in-depth tutorial, check out my recent challenge video I did. I built out the site live for you guys, and you guys can actually learn exactly how to make the store. If you already have a niche you want to get into, definitely do a niche store. Set up a few products on that website and then get to rolling. You want to make sure you have colors that match and align with your niche, a good logo, and only products that fit that niche. The last thing you want is to just look like another dropshipping store. So if you are doing a niche store, definitely put in the time of day to actually set it up to where you look like a really good site and a really good business that's a dominator in this niche. And by the way, niches are pretty much just categories. Like if you're selling in dog products or cat toys, stuff like that. Now, niche stores work, but if you don't have tons of experience, you won't really know what niches are good and what niches are valuable enough to actually make a whole store out of. So I would suggest maybe not doing those. There are also one product stores. You can essentially set up a store and only angle it towards this one exact product, making yourself look like the authority or the dominator of this specific product. Now, don't reinvent the wheel when you're building out your Shopify store. Simply find a competitor that's currently selling the product. You can just Google the product, click on one of the people running ads, and then check out their website. Then you can have theirs open and build yours out, and then kind of make yours similar, but do something better, whether it be your product description, your site sleekness, like make it look better, have better photos or a better price, something to make yourself look better and differentiate yourself. I recommend most people to just do general stores because you don't know exactly what niche or product is going to work. So you can just load up this store with tons of different products, sell them, and then you're good to go. The best part is if you end up having a home run product that takes off, it starts doing really well, you can real easily just restructure the theme, redo the logo, make it for as if you were running a one product store, and then just angle your homepage around this one specific product. That's almost an instant boost in conversion rate. And now you go from looking like a general store to a brand, and it doesn't take a whole lot of time to set that all up. Once you find a product that you're very confident in selling, you'll need to come up with a marketing strategy because let's face it, no one's just gonna find your website and start buying products. And with a $0 budget, we're a little limited on what we can do for product research. However, you guys are in luck. At one point, I had close to $0, so I did some scrappy things to get by and to make those sales. And I'll mention some that you can actually do to start bringing your store to $500 a week in sales, all the way up to tens of thousands of dollars every single week in sales with zero ad spend. Now, this first marketing strategy, a little slimy, not gonna lie. However, when you're first starting out, you gotta do what you gotta do to make that back that. What I used to do is I would join Facebook groups, become a part of the community, start to engage, ask questions, answer questions, and then eventually post a link to my product, sending this community directly to my website. Now, again, I know it's a little dodgy, but you just need to make sure you're not spamming right away or else you won't actually have any results. So make sure it's a genuine connection you're building in there. An example would be dog pages or dog communities on Facebook. There are tons of dog groups, and if you can join one, engage, maybe post a picture of a dog you just found online, talk about how you're new to this community, and then send them a link to this specific dog breed. Maybe it's a stuffed pillow or something like that. You can definitely make good money doing this strategy. Now, you can do this with Reddit threads, Facebook groups, forums, literally anything where people are talking about one specific topic. This next strategy is pretty nuts. You can do over $1,000 per week without spending any money on this. So what you'll want to do is simply post your product on all the local buy and sell platforms like Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and tons of other apps and stuff. Just type in literally buy and sell and then download all the apps and load up your product on all of those websites. This one's especially good with higher ticket products like fitness stuff and swim stuff. Now, with this strategy, make sure you're picking a product that is actually in demand. You don't want to post something in a category where no one's scrolling through because you're just relying on the organic traffic all of these platforms are bringing in. So sell something in a popular category, which will require a bit of research, but it is money. You will definitely want some really quality images for this listing and then combine that with a saucy description explaining the benefits of the product and why people should buy it, along with a link to your site, and you are good to go. After a day or two, you'll want to redo the listing, post it again, change up the description so you don't get blocked and banned from these websites, and then you can keep doing that every few days to keep your listing at the top, and you're pretty much chilling. Also, if this video gets 1,000 likes, I will do all of these strategies for a week and make a video showing you guys exactly how it's done and the results, if I actually make money without spending any money on ads or not. Like I mentioned, this is another great strategy that can honestly make you a ton of money, and it won't cost you anything besides just investing a little bit of time. This last strategy is TikTok organic. It is going to cost you a little bit of money to order the product in. However, it's closer to zero than, higher up in spend, so I'm still going to include it. Order the product from Amazon, start filming content. You can post them on TikTok, make them a little bit funny or a little weird, and then you can also download them and repost them on YouTube Shorts and Instagram Reels, attempting to go viral. This account completely took off just from making videos for this AirPod cleaning kit, and they're probably making maybe $500 to $1,000 a day just from simply posting weird videos on TikTok for this product. And the best part is their website's trash. So this opens up a great opportunity for you guys to hop in the market and start doing tons of videos on TikTok with it. You'll always want to look for opportunities like this where you can go in, find a cool product that someone's already selling, and then just kind of copy them but do it better. Here's a kind of weird example of a product that's also doing well with TikTok organic. They pretty much found this little monkey that you can throw on the floor, squishes, and then it starts to look kind of weird. I think it's kinetic sand. And so essentially they've just intertwined comedy and kind of weirdness into their videos showing off the product, and they're absolutely killing it. This one's definitely a hybrid product as well because it does have that satisfaction factor to it, so that's kind of why it's a money-making machine. It definitely requires a lot more time, but this is one where you could seriously go from 0 to 10K plus per day just with organic, so it's probably the most scalable one out of all these strategies. I'd recommend starting on TikTok with a brand new account, making your first video that same day, and then doing 3 to 5 posts every single day for 1 to 2 weeks. You don't want to do it just for a day and then throw in the towel if things don't work out, because sometimes videos don't go viral, sometimes you post it at a weird time where TikTok just does not show you any love. So make sure you guys stay at this and do organic posts again for at least 1 week. I have some students that are currently doing TikTok organic mixed with a little bit of TikTok ads, and they're doing over $1,000 a day. So TikTok organic is something that works very well. Put this all together and you have a great dropshipping store to start selling products on. But seriously, it is a simple business model. The only issue is people throw in the towel after they test 1 or 2 products and then say dropshipping's dead. It's far from that. You just need to stay consistent. If you wanted to learn soccer, you wouldn't become a pro after just 1 day of practice. So make sure you guys stay at this and give it your all for some time. Almost forgot to mention this. I'll have a link below to join the free Discord that I've made. If you guys want to network with myself, I'm in there talking to people. I help other people out with e-commerce and TikTok ads and dropshipping. As always, be sure to like the video if you guys did enjoy. Drop a comment if you have any questions or anything like that. And then click subscribe if you guys want to see more videos similar to this, because I post every single Saturday. But other than that, I'll see you guys in next week's video.